kindergarten. Let's practice sounding out some words. You can either use your arm or you can point and slide. Here we go. Y-a-b, yub. Keep it up. Y-a-m, yum. D-a-m, dumb. D-im, dim. D-ill, dill. S-ill, sill. S-eck, sec. S-ez, says. S-oz, saws. Oz, haws. Af, half. Ath, half. K-ath, calf. Kindergarten, last week we learned how we can take two words, two real words, and how we can put them together to make a compound word. Do you remember how many syllables are usually in a compound word? 2 syllables. So let's look at sunfish. The first syllable is sun. If I say sunfish, my first syllable is sun. My next syllable is fish, sunfish. So sun is a word all by itself, and fish is a word all by itself. If I put them together, they make the word sunfish, a compound word. Today, we're going to learn about 2-syllable words, but when we break them up, both parts won't be usually real words all by themselves. So like the word wombat. A wombat is a type of animal. It looks like this. If I break it up into syllables, wombat, well, let's look at the first syllable, wom. Wom. Wom is not a word all by itself. I can't draw a picture of wom because it's not a real word. But the second part in wombat is bat. A bat is something all by itself, right? It could be a baseball bat or it could be a bat that flies around at nighttime. But kindergarten, for these 2-syllable words this week, both parts, either syllable, will not be real words. So we are not making compound words this week. We are just making 2-syllable words. Let's try a couple together. The first word I want us to practice writing together is tidbit. Now you can make sure that you have your pencil, eraser, and a piece of paper. I forgot to say that before. So if you need to pause the video and go get those, go ahead and do that now. If you have your things, great. We can go ahead and we can sound out the word tidbit. So we're going to do it just like we did last week. We're going to do our syllables, and then we're going to write each syllable. We're not putting a finger space in between our syllables because we're making nice big words. Okay, so our first word is tidbit. Tidbit. Our first syllable is tid. Tid. Now, tid doesn't really sound like a real word, does it? But that's okay because it's part of this big 2-syllable word. Tid. Let's sound that one out together. T. That's a T. T. I. That's an I. Id, that's a D. Okay, so we have our first part, tid. Now we need our next part, tidbit. Bit is a real word. Sometimes in these 2-syllable words, you might come across a real word. Bit, b, that's a B. B-I, I. B-it-t. So here we have the word tidbit. A tidbit just means like a small piece of something. Like I'm going to take just a tidbit off of my aloe plant. That's just all that. That's what that word means. Tidbit, just a little bit. All right, kindergarten, let's go and let's sound out this word. Now remember, when we are breaking up our big long words like this, our two-syllable words, we put it into different parts. Remember, we try to find 3 sounds first: a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. Sometimes, though, we don't have that first consonant. We might only have a vowel and a consonant. Let's see what this one starts with. T. This word starts with the letter T, the sound T. Is that a consonant or a vowel? That's a consonant. Great. So we know that there's probably going to be 3 sounds. So we have T. Let's see what our next one is. I. Is I a consonant or a vowel? It's a vowel. Let's see if we can find our last sound for this first part. D. That's a D. We have T, I, D. So I'm going to scoop that part together. Here we go. Great. Now we need to find our next 3 sounds. Remember, usually it starts with a consonant. Sometimes it might only start with a vowel. Let's see what this starts with. B. B. B is a consonant. Let's see if we can find our vowel next. I. There's I. And T. There's T. Let's scoop that part together. All right, kindergarten. Let's sound out this word. Here we go. T. I. D. That's all I want to sound out for now, and I'm going to scoop it together. Tid. That's the first part. Let's try our next part. B. I. T. Bit. Tidbit. Okay, kindergarten, we are getting pretty good at writing and at reading these big words. Are you ready for your next word? Your next word is goblin. Goblin. Let's sound this one out together, okay? Goblin. Remember, we're going to clap out our syllables first. Goblin. Our first one is gob. So we're going to sound out gob. G. G. Gob. G. Aw. O. Make sure you're doing this with me at home on your paper. Remember, we're sounding out gob. G. Aw. B. B. Okay, we're sounding out the word goblin. So let's see what's next. We have gob, goblin. Now we need to sound out lin. O, L. O, I. L, N. Okay, let's scoop together some sounds. Does our word start with a consonant or a vowel? Starts with a consonant, which means we should have 3 sounds first. Here we go. G, A, B. I'm going to scoop those together. Okay, does our next part start with a consonant or a vowel? Starts with a consonant. We should have 3 sounds next. Here we go. O, I, N. Scoop those together. All right, let's sound out this word. I'm going to make my scoop a little bit thicker so we can see. There we go. Let's sound out this word. G, A, B. Gob. Let's do the next part. O, I, N. Lin. Goblin. We scooped it together and we have goblin. All right, kindergarten, I want you to do this next word all by yourself. It might be a little tricky. Take your time, do your personal best. I want you to see if you can clap out the syllables and write the word publish. Publish. If you publish something like a book, that means that you let other people see it. Publish. It means you let other people see something that you've made. Publish. Go clap out your syllables and write the word syllable by syllable, part by part. Publish. Kindergarten, do you think you got it? Okay, let's sound out this word. I wrote it. We're going to read it and see if we got the letters right for publish. Okay, first things first. Does this word start with a consonant or a vowel? It starts with a vowel, which means there should be 3 sounds. Here we go. P, A, B. Those are my first 3 sounds. I'm going to scoop them together. Okay, is my next letter a consonant or a vowel? It's a consonant, which means I should have 3 sounds next. Here we go. O, I. I see 4 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I know that S and H together makes shh. They make 1 sound together. So I'm going to underline both of them because together they make 1 sound. Shh. Okay, I'm going to scoop this part together. All right, let's go through and let's sound out this word. And if we got everything right, it should say publish. Here we go. P, A, B. Pub. Okay, let's do the next part. Ish. Lish. Publish. Publish. Did we get it? We did, kindergarten. Great job. Okay, get your piece of paper ready because you are going to write a sentence with 1 2-syllable word in it. You're going to write 1 word that has 2 syllables in your sentence. Your sentence today is, where did the goblin go? Where did the goblin go? Let's see how many words are in this sentence. Where did the goblin, that's a 2-syllable word, go? Let's say it one more time. Where did the goblin go? Do your best, kindergarten, and take your time. I'll see you when you're all done. All right, kindergarten, let's check our sentence, and let's see if it starts with an uppercase first. It does. Let's check for our finger spaces in between our words. Looks good. Let's see what we put at the end of our sentence. Ooh, a question mark. This is a question. Did you put a question mark? Okay, let's read it to make sure it makes sense. Where did this is a big word. Let's practice sounding this word out. Even though we wrote it, let's practice sounding it out. So, does it start with a consonant or a vowel? Starts with a consonant. I'm going to underline my first 3 sounds. Here we go. G, A, B. Those are my first 3 sounds. I'm going to scoop them together. For my next part, does this start with a consonant or a vowel? Starts with a consonant, so I should have 3 more sounds. Let's sound out, let's say each sound in our next part. U, I, N. Let's scoop all of those together. Okay, let's sound out this word. Are you ready? Here we go. G, A, B. Gob. U, I, N. Lin. Goblin. This word is goblin. All right, let's keep going. Whoop. Where did the goblin go? And I was right, I needed a question mark at the end. Kindergarten, you are doing a great job. I know, writing big words can be confusing, it can be tricky. All you need to remember is to clap out your syllables. That's all you need to do when you write these. And just write each syllable by itself. Just each syllable by itself. Goblin. Sound out gob. And then sound out lin. You're doing a great job, kindergarten. It's okay if it's tricky, because if everything was easy, what would our brains do? They wouldn't grow. We need to try tricky things so that our brains can grow. And it's a-okay if you make mistakes along the way. Kindergarten, please make sure you illustrate your sentence. Draw a picture of a goblin for me. And maybe it's hiding. I don't know. All right, kindergarten, I believe I owe you a warm fuzzy. I'll be right back. Here's that warm, fuzzy kindergarten. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.